Right. Hopefully this all runs okay. So let's do it.
Welcome to my latest case, The Curse of Blackmoor Manor. To start, choose Junior or Senior Detective. If you're new to adventure games or need some help, choose Gameplay
Choose
Overview.
Gameplay Overview. Okay, so I did a test then while she was talking, and the game seems a bit loud now. So let's just, now that Nancy's actually talking, it's a little bit loud. And you can't really hear me over her, which is fun. Okay. Hopefully that's a little bit better. Okay, so welcome to my latest case. I'm so excited. And the usual voice actress is back as well. Like, I know they changed it for like the most recent games. But like this voice actress did, God, how many Nancy Drew games was it? How many are there? Let's say there's 30, right? Let's just say there's 30. I think she voiced Nancy in about 26 of them or something, you know? It's wild. Like, she was Nancy for so long. Gameplay overview, Senior Detective, Junior Detective. I don't know. I'm not a senior detective, but was Junior going to make things too easy? Let's go Junior.
Dear Ned, greetings from jolly old England.
Okay, that's
Right
probably
now,
going to
I'm
be
not so
really
sure about
loud.
the jolly part. That's because I'm on my way to Blackmoor Manor, where the daughter of one of our neighbors is living. The daughter, whose name is Linda, recently married Hugh Penbellan, a British diplomat. Hugh travels a lot, so the only people at the manor with Linda are Hugh's aunt, Mrs. Drake, and Hugh's 12-year-old daughter, Jane. The thing is, ever
Okay,
since Linda moved
Jane.
into the manor, her health has gone downhill.
She's practically
She's
bedridden.
practically
Oh my
bedridden,
God.
and no one seems to know why. Her mother is convinced something is terribly wrong and wants me to find out what. So here I am, about to be dropped off at a huge centuries-old mansion in the middle of a dark, foggy
no.
moor.
Why am I doing
I can't
this?
tell
Why am
whether
I
the
doing
butterflies
this?
in my stomach are because I'm excited or just a tad creeped out.
Just
Talk
a
to you soon.
little bit.
I
Just a
hope.
tiny bit
Nancy.
creeped out. I love her narration. Like, when I first played these games, I was like, I don't know how I felt about her voice. It wasn't what I was expecting. And like, now I don't know how I'd play the games. That her voice is different. You know, how would I even play them now? Okay, sorry, just messing with the sound a tad more. And now hopefully it should all be good. So
Night, miss. Good luck.
night, Moosh. Good luck. I don't want good luck. Okay, well, goosebumps already. I mean, this one, you know, it's literally called Curse of Blackmoor Manor. So why I've decided to play this one, I will never know. Where's my jacket? I've got goosebumps now. Oh my
Who's
God.
there? Hello?
No. The way that just made me shit my pants. Absolutely. We are turning the volume down. Absolutely not.
There's something out there!
Where, child?
Let me in. Demon.
Over there! I mean, something
Demon?
was out there.
Oh, come in. I'm Mrs. Drake.
No thanks.
I take it you are Nancy
Like you'd stick
Drew.
around now.
Yes, and I really did see something, Mrs. Drake. I heard something too.
People are always seeing and hearing
Always
things
hearing
on the
things on
moor
the moor
at
at
night.
Yes,
Especially
you
you
Americans.
Americans.
What is that
Why
supposed
don't you
to
just
mean?
go on up to your
Excuse me?
room? It's the one with the moon
How
on the
dare
door.
you?
I'd like to see Linda, if I could.
I'm afraid Linda is not quite ready to meet with you just now. But please, come see me after you've unpacked.
Okay.
I'll be in the conservatory.
All right, thank you.
Nah, I don't like her. I feel like she's being really condescending already, you know. Okay. Okay, I think, again, the game could do with being a little bit quieter. Probably about there. Hopefully we should be fine about there. I don't want to keep messing with it, but... Oops. Hopefully that's going to be good. Okay. Why do I feel like I'm getting timed or something? Okay. Phone first. Welcome to River Heights Wireless. To make a call, enter the phone number and press call. To make a call, enter the phone number and press call. Do we have anybody's? Oh, directory. Mrs. Petrov. Ned. Ned's her boyfriend, right? What is that, to ring home? Yes. I need the comfort of home right now.
This is the Drew residence. Please leave a
Wow.
message at the beep.
It's Nancy. Just calling to say hi. You don't need to call me back. Bye.
Just calling to say that there's this terrifying thing outside that's like going Nancy and like gonna chase me probably with glaring red eyes, but like, you know, let's not mention any of that. Yeah, this is all chill, this is casual. The woman who opened the door isn't odd at all in any way, shape or form. And like, yeah, I just wanted to call and say hi. Really, Nance? Really? How early on in her detective career is this? Oh, like the time's actually moving. Oh my god, I've been stood here for ages. It says 16:03 in the corner. Like the time's actually moving. Cause like, is she not used to all of the danger and trouble that she is gonna be facing yet? Like, my god, girl. Wait until you see what you've got in store. Let's just ring everybody.
You have reached the Petrovs. No one can come to the phone right now. Feel free to either leave a message or call back. Thank you.
Hello, Mrs. Petrov. It's Nancy Drew. I just arrived at Blackmoor Manor. Why don't you give me a call when you get the chance? Bye.
We never heard from Mrs. Petrov ever again. Okay, Ned, let's call the boyfriend. Okay, let him know we got here safe, right? This is priorities, guys, before we start
Hi, Ned.
investigating.
Hey, Nancy.
I just wanted to let you know that I got here safely. What's going on?
Just
I
wanted
wanted
to let you know I got here safely.
So how's Blackmoor Manor?
A little on the spooky side.
And what has Detective Drew discovered so far?
Just calling to say hi. I'll talk to you soon.
I'll be waiting.
Oh, bless him. I love him. Web. Okay, emails. Hardy, congratulations. Oh, Georgian Bears. Okay, we're off to England and we're off to sailing camp. Hopefully this will be the year Bess and I win the regatta instead of those snobby Maxwell twins. Bess thinks they should be disqualified for being too tan and setting a bad example for the younger campers when it comes to skincare. I love her, but I don't think the camp director's going to buy it. Anyway, no digital devices allowed. So cheerio, pip pip, and we'll talk to you when we get back. George and Bess. And cheerio, pip pip. Really, guys? Really? Snobby as well. Snobby is such a snobby word. To be fair as well. I feel like only snobby people use the word snobby. Sailing camp. What? No, I want to click the one above. Okay. Congrats on your Great Britain gig. We'll be thinking of you while we help our neighbour Mr. Bergdorf install his brand new satellite dish and big screen television. Hopefully our unselfish act of kindness will help him forget all those petunias we trampled while chasing flyballs into his yard. And will compel him to invite us over once in a while. Like whenever a major sports event is on. Good luck cracking the case. Frank and Jill as the Hardy Boys. They were in the last game that we were playing, the Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon. They were in that game as well. The Hardy Boys. I feel like I shouldn't have made the game full screen because like, I feel like I'm covering 90% of it now. But like to resize it, as I said, is like quite complicated and not very easy to do. Because of the way this game messes with my PC. Dear valued customer, just a reminder that your current phone plan does not allow for the sending or receiving of emails outside the continental United States. Hopefully your decision not to upgrade to a more flexible, albeit somewhat more expensive plan has not caused you too much inconvenience. Sincerely, customer service, Fleekem Foco. Phlegm. Fleekem. Oh, Fleekem. Hopefully your decision, you will not come to regret your decision. And it's not going to be an inconvenience. Teehee. Is this where we take notes? Oh, no. Even though I can't send emails while I'm in England, too expensive, I can use my cell phone to surf the web. Which reminds me, wonder if there's anything on the web about Blackmoor Manor. It's weird because like I'm so used to the root trees are dead now, where we could actually like freely Google things, search things, pretty much whatever we wanted, take notes. And like in these games, it's already written for you by Nancy, and obviously you can only search certain things. Linda Penvalin's mother had the is it Penvalin? Penvalins invite me to Blackmoor Manor because she wants me to figure out why her daughter has been acting so strangely. Personally, the first thing I'd like to figure out is what that red-eyed thing was when I saw her outside when I first arrived. Yeah, priorities, people, get them straight. I mean, you know, you never mention that to Ned either. Like, Jesus Christ. Tell your boyfriend. Talk to Linda ASAP. After all, she's why I'm here. Figure out where the conservatory is and talk to Mrs. Drake. Note to self, when a task has been completed, remember to check it off. Can I take?
I haven't done that yet. I'm finished with that.
So I can check note to self. I have to like click a little higher than the actual box. Okay, so just a reminder that like everything is probably going to try and kill us in the Nancy Drew games, which is fun. I haven't looked at a single thing yet and I'm so scared. Okay, why is my journal highlighted? I've done everything now. Okay, cool. Ooh! Nah, something is gonna... I don't like these camera angles. Something is gonna jump out at me. Nah, I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling that. Is this my bedroom? Oh my god, it is. It's so nice. Okay. Almost makes up for the thing that's probably going to try and kill me that we saw outside. Like, this is fine. This is fine. Okay. So the woman at the door is convinced that we're hallucinating. She's like, haha, yes, you funny Americans always think they're hearing and seeing things. Uh-huh. It definitely wasn't real. Something's definitely out there, you know. I do like this room as well though. Like it's very kind of celestial, like this bit, you know. Egyptians, Greek gods and stuff. Okay, so like there's a lot. There is a lot of theming going on in this room. I feel like something is gonna jump out at me, you know. Okay, let's look. Can we look at the bed? Oops. Oh, nothing to investigate. Can we sleep in it? Can we take a little nap? Music started. Okay, right. How is the music? How loud is it compared to my voice? Give me a second. Give me one moment. Music started. Okay, right. How is the music? Okay, now the music seems really quiet. I don't think you guys can even barely hear it. And yet when people talk, it's quite loud. Okay. When people talk, it's quite loud. Okay, if we just adjust it a little bit more. Let's make it back about here again. And then this time, let's lower the voices in-game. Let's see if that makes a difference. Menu. Game
Dear
setup.
Ned, greetings from jolly old England. Dear Ned, greetings from jolly
Old England. Okay, so let's see how that is. That's something I could have done before stream actually, was checked that. I forgot that if you go into game setup, you can get it so that she talks. So that you can like test things. Okay, let me just wait for the stream to catch up. I've got it on my phone. I've got the stream on my phone, but like it's delayed. Alright, let me just check my voice against the sound, the game music volume. It's quite quiet. Okay, how's the speech? Let's have a look. How is it when people talk? Because it seems that that bit tends to be really loud. So let's see how it is once people start talking. And then I think we could do with turning it up maybe a little bit more. Okay. Okay, so it's
greetings from
now quite
jolly
quiet.
old England.
So
Dear Ned, greetings from jolly
move
old
it up
England.
to about
Dear Ned, greetings
here-ish.
from jolly old England.
Let's have a look. I hate
Dear
that the
Ned,
stream's so
greetings
delayed.
from
Okay, give
jolly
me a
old
second.
England. Dear Ned,
If we close
greetings
that
from
and
jolly
open
old
again,
England. Dear Ned,
just so I can check
greetings
the
from
volume.
Jolly old England. Dear Ned, greetings from jolly old England. Dear Ned,
Okay,
greetings from
dear
jolly
Ned,
old
blah, 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 blah,
England.
jolly old
Dear
England.
Ned,
Okay, cool.
greetings from jolly old England. Dear Ned, greetings from jolly
Okay,
old England.
so maybe
Dear
a
Ned,
teeny
greetings
tiny
from
bit
jolly
quieter,
old
probably
England.
like midway
Dear
like that. And then the actual game audio could probably do with being a smidge louder. So we've got the audio font, like for when people speak, I think is fine. Let me just change the actual game sound so it can be a little bit louder, because I don't think you guys can hear the music, which is pretty funky to be honest. Okay. Hopefully this is all fine now. Okay. Close and open that. Continue. Okay, cool. I thought I had to save or something then. I was like, wait, where's what I was just doing? Like, I thought I'd accidentally closed the game or something. I was like, where's what I was just doing? Okay. I feel like the game's really quiet again. But it's loud when people talk, so it's like, I don't... Why? This game, the Nancy Drew games, right? This is why I don't play them very much. Is they can get so... Like, they just mess with my PC so freaking much and make everything a pain in the butt. Okay, I'm just going to assume now.
Dear Ned,
That's okay.
greetings from jolly old England. Dear Ned,
A little
greetings
bit
from
quieter now that I've turned the game up. And then let's just assume that's fine, and I'll find out afterwards that it's not, and then start screaming and crying. But it's actually not fine. But yeah, if you notice anything about the sound, if you think it could be louder, if you think their voices could be quieter or something, do let me know. But I hope you're all doing well, taking care of yourselves and staying hydrated. Maybe grab a cup of tea or coffee, and like cozy up with a blanket if you're able. We're just starting Curse of Blackmoor Manor. Let me know if you guys can hear that. Uh-oh. Yeah, don't do that. Do not turn the light switch off. Okay, okay, 6:15. The actual time. What is the time? It's 6:31. Time. I can't change it. Set. You can't change anything? Oh, I can set an alarm. For 8 a.m. We'll have an... No, sorry, 8 p.m. Oh wait, that actually takes her to sleep, to bed. No. Wait. That actually made her go to sleep. I was still investigating. No. I'm so scared now. I didn't realize that would actually send her to bed. Like, makes sense. Makes sense. Okay, guys, I hate this. I hate this with every fiber of my being. Okay, let me just check the sound again. Okay, what's the music like? What's the music volume like? I feel like it could be a bit louder again. I want to get this perfect. I was like, assume it's perfect now. Just assume it's perfect. Stop touching it and leave it. And what do I immediately do is start touching again. The music's so quiet, but then when they talk, it's quite
Dear
loud.
Ned, greetings from jolly old England. Dear Ned, greetings from jolly old England.
About there. Let's pray. I think that should save as well, right? So that next time I want to do that, like play this game, it should be good. Okay. I forgot, yeah. Why don't I just change the music rather than doing it on my PC. Do it in game. That would make so much sense. Okay, give me some music. There's a little bit going on in the background. I think you guys can hear it, so hopefully that's fine. Okay, so not the alarm. Don't touch the alarm. Cook, Hugh. Let's ring the cook. We have some night tasks. This is 8 p.m. now, I think.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew.
Right,
This is a
right,
pub?
Nancy Drew, out at the old Blackmoor Manor, are you? You must be Hank Marvin up there. Pity about your
So are we
kitchen,
in
but we'll
Australia
fix you
right
up with
now?
Some Bexin posh. Just tell me what you'd like.
Okay. What do you have?
We've got some loop-de-loop, bangers and mash, a real fine pinky and perky, and a delicious dog's eye, me fork and knife, just rubber-ducked.
Okay, I know what bangers and mash
Hello?
is. That is the literally the only
Could you
thing I
repeat
could
that?
decipher.
Sure, we've got some loop-de-loop, bangers and mash, pinky and perky, and a dog's eye, and they're all Robin Hood.
Hello. I can't even. I can't choose the lower options. The dog's eye. The only thing I
Bangers
know
and
what it is bangers
Rightio,
and mash.
Uncle Fred and Johnny Rudder.
Wait, what does that mean? Okay, that's a bit quiet again. But he is on the phone, so I guess I don't want it to be... No being alone, thank you. Okay, so I guess I don't want it to be too loud because when Nancy talks, it will be louder because he's on the phone. So it will be quiet. Something butter? I don't know. Uncle Fred and Johnny Rudder. Fried bread and butter. Do I want any bread and butter with that? I don't know. Is that what he means? With my bangers and mash? I will have whatever that is with my bangers and mash.
Okay.
All right then, we'll come round and leave it at your Rory. Oh, and we've got no hot potato about, so it might take a bit, but we'll have it up to you in no time. Fish and taters.
Okay, so see you later. We've got no... What at this time? Delivery drivers or something? I don't know. Something. We've got no something. I forgot what he even said. Who's Hugh?
I'm sorry, I cannot take your call right now. Either leave me a message at the embassy.
Embassy?
Call me back later. Thank you.
Who are we trying to talk to? At the embassy? Okay. Don't turn the light off. Whatever you do. Okay, so I can't click any of those. You can't interact with the bed at all? Okay. It looks very comfy. It looks very nice. We can't look at any of the art, I don't think, which kind of sucks. I want to be able to look at the cool art. Keep door, don't go out there. What's it called? Is it an abacus? What is this called? What's an abacus? It's not this, is it? That's something else. Totally forgot what they're called. We've got one of those. It's like, why? Why would you want one of these, though? I can't remember what possible reason that there is for someone owning one of those. If you know what the point is, let me know. Because I've got absolutely no clue what the point of any of that is. Okay. It's, oh, it's a Newton's cradle, right? But again, like, what is the point of that? Very celestial. We've got, like, Anubis in the back as well. We've got the puzzle box. I'm kind of scared to touch it. Oh, I can... Ooh.
John Penvellyn.
Granny and the Water Fairy by John Penvellyn. So these are the Penvellins, right? Who we're staying with right now. In a faraway place beside a pond since gone dry, there lived a frog named Granny. Granny was content to live by himself and never ventured into the pond, for back then it was a fearsome place full of crocodiles that lurked beneath the surface, just waiting for a tasty little morsel like Granny to swim by. But one day, a beautiful princess appeared on the other side of the pond. Like Granny, she was by herself, for she had been unfairly banished from her father's kingdom. Sometimes at night, Granny could hear her singing sad songs and talking to herself out of loneliness. He longed to swim across the pond so they could keep each other company. It's like Princess and the Frog, right? Keep each other company, but he knew the crocodiles would eat him if he tried. I feel like this is not going to end well for Granny. So he sat on the shore, croaking mournfully in the moonlight, all alone. Then one day, a kind-hearted water fairy appeared in the mist above the swamp that surrounded the pond and told Granny that she would help him cross the pond so that he and the princess could be together. How? Granny asked. I cannot swim across, for the crocodiles are fast and fierce and have eaten more friends and relatives than I dare to count. You will not have to swim, the water fairy replied, for I shall make a path for you, and don't forget, crocodiles tend to hide in the middle of the pond and near trees, and they hate boats. Okay, interesting. Okay. Real good for volume.
Dear Ned, greetings from jolly old England. Dear Ned.
It's so hard because like everything keeps changing every few seconds. Oh, there's okay, water, earth, fire, air. I take it we'll want that at some point. How'd you take a note of that? Can she take a note of it? Someone scribbled down symbols for air, water, earth, and fire in the book about Granny the Frog that's in my room. Even though I can't send emails on English. Okay, so that's it for that. Okay, so you will not have to swim. I shall make a path for you. With that, a lily pad suddenly appeared at the pond in front of Granny. Although he was still afraid, he summoned his courage and hopped onto it. Then another lily pad appeared, and after that another, and then another. Wouldn't the crocodiles still get him? Granny leapt from one to the next, his tiny heart pounding in his chest. Where does he keep those organs? So tiny. Until at long last, he leapt from the last lily pad onto the dock where the princess sat. It's like, plot twist though, the princess is going to be the one that kills him. Like, he's so scared of the crocodiles, and she's the one that's going to kill him. She was delighted to see the little frog, and when she realized Granny had made the perilous journey just to be with her, she smiled for the first time since her banishment. Why was she banished? Because she's a witch? Because she eats frogs? I mean, how did he tell her that? Like, can he speak English in this? Can he talk to her? So grateful was she for Granny's company that she gave the water fairy a gift, a bright red key, which the water fairy soon put to use, and all three lived happily ever after. Just kidding. Wait, what was the big red key? Something about a big red key. So I feel like that's going to be something at some point. Okay, so we've got the puzzle box. I am avoiding it like the plague. Okay, Ludicine, Gordio, Ludi non-sant. Okay, I have absolutely no idea what that says or means. Like, nothing at all. Okay. Is that a clock ticking? Okay, I thought I'd left the Newton's cradle going. That's a very deep fireplace. Oh, Nancy's stuff. Oh, her little jeans and everything. Let's interact with it. I want to see what other clothes she bought. Window seat. Good. Cool. That's where we should have sat to read the book.
Something fits in here, but what?
Nothing at the moment. Oh, great. Is that another thing that I've got to remember to think about? Oh, lordy. What is that now? Can I interact with it? Doesn't look like it. What is this? Oh, okay. Cassiopeia, Hercules, Corvus, Gemini, Ursa Mate. Okay, but I don't know what any of this means. Okay, 1 minute. I'm quite hungry. So I'm going to kind of send for food. If that's possible. I'm quite hungry. I think my chicken skewers sound pretty good at the moment. I'm not going to lie. Okay. So again, take a little like mental note of this. I think Ned knows anything about any of that. Figure out where the conservatory is. Oh, find out more about the stars and see if the star charts in my room can help me figure out how to open the little box. 2 words. Web search. Web search? Oh, right. There's a web on the phone. On the top of the screen, click the search button to search the World Wide Web. Okay. Wait, how do I search for stuff? Oh, Blackmoor Manor. Built in the 12th century by a warrior named Randolph the Red. Blackmoor Manor is one of the oldest residences in England. Oh, so are we in England right now? I thought we'd gone to Australia. Sorry, that was my footrest. It's so noisy. I need a new one. Randolph and his descendants came to be known by the ancient name for the area surrounding Blackmoor, Penvillin. Penvillins have inhabited the manor ever since it was built. It was abandoned in 1650 after its owner was executed for witchcraft. But by 1715, the Penvillins had moved back into the manor and re-established themselves as a respectable, wealthy family, a reputation which remains to this day. Well, that Google search didn't help with much. Like the stars. I thought we were supposed to be searching about the stars and stuff. I thought that was the point. Can we search anything ourselves? No, only what the game tells you can search. Acquired items. Okay, a lot going on, I feel like we've looked at a lot of the major things.
A tripod. For a camera, maybe?
God, that's old-fashioned. Okay. That's pretty. Little reading nook. And we're back into the bed. Okay. We should probably leave now. I've like spent so long just chilling. Why am I so scared? Okay, do I want to go left or right? Okay, so I'm at the end of the hallway. Good to note. For getting back to my room in case I have to sneak around at night again.
Yes, I'm afraid you do.
If I do well, can we play a game?
Yes, but only in French.
Oh.
Ow. What's this?
We're in lessons right now.
Oh, that's where they are. Okay. I don't care. Let me in.
I need the key.
We're in lessons right now. I can kind of break in if I had the key. Is that big red key that the girl gave the fairy? Is it going to be something to do with that? Indeed. Okay.
I need something else for this.
Okay, so he's missing something here. I think.
I need something else for this.
Or maybe his other eye or something like that. It's always like a missing eye piece.
Some kind of husband you're proving to be. It's not all in my head. Don't bother.
Some kind of husband you're proving to be? Tea. Give us the tea. Who let us in? Okay, goosebumps. Okay, no one let us in, apparently. I'm really scared right now. I'm like so freaking cold as well. I might have to put my jacket back on. Okay, why is there a bed? Is that a bed? Just a freaking casket. Like what, you know, where everything gets burned during a funeral. Like it looks like that kind of altar. Why is there just lotion next to what I assume is the bed? Concerning. A red phone. You're kidding. We can't do anything with any of that? Are you serious? You serious? Oh my god, there's someone there.
Linda? Hi, it's me, Nancy Drew.
Oh, that's the daughter.
Nancy Drew.
Is it the daughter?
Friendly neighborhood detective.
Oh. I can't remember what the daughter's name was.
Welcome to Blackmoor Manor. I apologize for greeting you under such unusual circumstances.
Okay. I don't think we're supposed to be talking to Linda right now, but here we go. I'm sorry to have to bother someone in your condition. Okay, so is this the daughter? I think the photo that we was shown was maybe from a few years ago then. Because, like, she's a lot older now.
So, how are you feeling?
How am I feeling? Well, I feel like... I feel like something really strange is happening.
Okay. So she seemed normal.
Could you be more specific?
Could I be more specific? Ah, the ace detective is grilling me for details.
What is with this music? I don't like the music.
I'm tired all the time, my mouth is dry, my vision is blurry. But that's not important.
I mean, that's me every day. Oh my god.
There are some doors that should never be opened. There are some doors that hold secrets which must never be known.
Okay.
That's everything
I'll go home.
Now if...
Mummy, can I come in?
No.
Mummy.
You're supposed to be in your lessons.
Lessons are over. I want to meet Nancy.
I said no, Jane.
Oh, Jane, the daughter. Okay.
That was my stepdaughter. She can be such a pest sometimes. Anyway, I understand you feel an obligation to my mother, but trust me, there's nothing you can do. You're welcome to stay, but I strongly recommend that you go home as soon as possible.
I can't go home empty-handed. It might jeopardize my ace detective status.
It might jeopardize my ace detective status.
We're saying that.
Linda? Okay, I'll let you rest. But
oh god, she's gonna jump through the curtain and murder me.
If you need me. Hi, Linda. I'll be going now.
Okay, nice bedroom, Linda. What is with the phone? Okay, so she's in there. Not a terrifying room at all in the slightest. Okay. No.
It would be rude to use it now.
Her phone?
It would be rude to use it now.
Because someone's around? Okay, 1 minute. What is all this stuff in her room? Why is everything's covered up and like, I think that's the dressing table with the mirror covered up. So she's got a husband and a stepdaughter and everything. Why does she shut herself in like this? So it's not just that she's feeling unwell. She is like acting really peculiar. Okay. It doesn't really seem like there's anything we can do in here. Where's the child that wants to meet me? Can I go back to the room with the lessons? Will that work? Because the lessons are over. Oh my god, what is that? Is that like a little pink microwave or something?
Hi, you must be Nancy. I'm so pleased you're here. I'm Jane.
Oh, it's her
I know you've
bedroom.
come to visit my stepmom, but I'd love it if you could pop by whenever you get the chance. Oh, we'll have such fun. Let's play a game.
I'm not supposed to be here. Okay. The voice acting. Wow. I don't think we're supposed to be I didn't think she'd actually be in here. I thought this was where they have their lessons, like a little school or something. I didn't realize it's actually going to be her bedroom. Like Jane's bedroom. Okay.
Sure,
What
Jane.
would you like to play?
What would you like to play?
Let's play this card game I found in your room. Actually,
Why
it's
were you
Bridget's
in my
I
room?
mean, it used to be her room. I mean, she died
Okay.
like 300 years ago. You can see a painting of her in the Great Hall. She's the one with the telescope.
She died like
Okay, so
300
you have to
years
match
ago.
up a pair of constellations. I made all the matches in 40 tries. Try to beat my record.
Great. I should not have said anything. Why did I let this kid play a game with me? Okay. Wait, where did Corona go? There you go. I forget I'm doing them diagonally, aren't I? Crater, Aquila. Okay, can I start again? Because I don't know why I started going diagonally. Crater, Aquila, Musca, Corvus. Okay. Muska. Where's the... Oh, Aquila. There you go. Thank you. Oh, I forgot I had that.
Ready.
I forgot I had that.
But not really an eating on camera thing.
Yeah. It's fine. Thank you. What one was I on? Crater. I don't really care about beating her record now. Crater, Corvus, Telescopium, Cygnus. Where is it? Oh, Telescopium. This one. Thank you. Crater, Corvus, Telescopium, Cygnus. And Cygnus and in health. Oh, sorry. Corvus. Crater. Gru. So, Shutum, Lyra, Columbia. I like Lyra. Lyra is like one of my... Sorry, Columba was one of my favorite names.
You beat my score. Felicitations.
Wait, what? I
That was
did?
fun,
You can't...
but
Okay, she must
I'd
have
like
been
to ask you
really
some
bad at that game.
Sure, what do you want to know?
There's absolutely
About Mummy?
no
I
way.
mean, Linda. I do hope you'll
Linda.
help. She's been a bit out of sorts lately.
Do you know why she doesn't want to be seen?
When did she start getting sick?
I was playing in Mummy's room when she wasn't there, and when I looked up, there was a lady all dressed in black putting something on Mummy's nightstand.
Okay, did you recognize that she left something?
The woman left something?
The lady put a note on Mummy's nightstand, but I didn't read it. That's when Mummy started feeling poorly. I don't want to think about that. Let's play a game. It will cheer me up.
You want to play again? Oh, it's
Sure.
going to be the same game.
What would you like to
Just
play?
listen, I want to see
Look
if she
inside
plays
the
something
chest
different.
over there and pick a game. My great aunt said it's a hope chest, so I put my games in there in the hope someone would come over to play. We can
Oh
play
my
Bull,
god, she's
Constellation
breaking my
Match,
heart.
Petroglyph Punch, Skull and Bones, and I also have a jigsaw puzzle.
You sure have a lot of games.
I love games. I want to make computer games when I grow up.
Oh, okay. What were the choices? I need to be very careful what I click.
How about a game of Petroglyph Punch?
What's
This is a game I
Petroglyph
bought in
Punch?
Arizona. You have to make as many matches
Oh,
as
more
possible.
matching.
On your mark, get set, go!
Line up 3 glyphs in a row or column. 4 or 5. Can you move them? How do you... How do you move them? Jesus, I'm sorry. Whew. I have 30 seconds. Sorry, you guys are just catching me, like, choking right now. Owen, oh my god, hi. Hi, my angel, how you doing? Welcome back. Hi, it's Nancy Drew again. Sorry, just joking. I still don't fully understand how I'm even moving these around. What am I even doing? Okay, I did quite well. We had like 4 in a row then. Okay, which other ones are there? They're reasonably close together. I can't see any more reasonably close together. Am I blind? I started choking and now I'm blind too. Did it cause my blindness? Hello? Why am I not able... Just click it. Click it. 550? Okay. We'll go with that. I don't want to do Petrica Plunge anymore.
So
Don't make me do it again.
sorry.
Let me try again. No. I'm good, thanks. Did you finish Last Trains of Blue Moon Canyon? I can't remember. No, I didn't. I was gonna complete it today, like play more today. And I was like, I want to see like what everyone says their favorite Nancy Drew game is. So I went on Reddit. A lot of people said this one. I do want to go back to Last Train, but I wanted to start again so that I know what I'm doing. And I was like, I really kind of fancy like a different one. I don't know why I chose this, because it does actually look kind of scary, to be honest. And I did like the idea of Last Train being on a train. I like trains. So I don't know why I didn't do that one. But yeah, we've jumped into... We haven't finished that one yet, but we're jumping into this one. Because, you know, this one's really hard. I just chose it because people said that they love this one. I did not know that this one's meant to be really hard. Oh, so yeah, so good to see you. Thank you for redeeming your bubble tea. Which one did you get? I would mute my mic to chew, but I deleted the hotkey, and Nancy Drew games make it weird so that when I'm got the game over here, I can't do anything on the other monitor. So you guys are gonna have to put up with my chewing while I eat my dinner, okay? But how are you doing? I mean, it's so good to see you again. Oh, I actually did wonder earlier. I was like, I'm doing Nancy Drew again. Like, I wonder if Owen will pop back in. Like, no, because it's Nancy Drew. No, you don't get to pick. It's like randomly generated. You can claim up to 3 per stream. I forgot to do mine. Now I can't do it because it's on my other monitor. Nancy Drew, we summon Owen. You love a classic black tea. Do you know what? I think I need to add that to the flavors list. Vanilla Frost. Where did I get that one from? And a pudding one. Where did I get Vanilla Frost from as a flavor? 3 tea. Yeah, because I always forget to open Mix It Up bot, which I have to have open for that to work. For the bubble tea thing to work. And so sometimes people will come in and redeem it, and I'd be like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, Mix It Up bot wasn't working. So they wouldn't get to have a flavor come up. So I made it so that people can redeem 3, so that if I am an idiot and I can forget, and I forget to open Mix It Up bot, people can do that. Oh boy, this is really guy. Bought a ingredient. Okay. Interesting. That's never happened before. The dollar ingredient. That's what I have to type in when I add new ingredients. But it's never come up as a bubble tea flavor. Enjoy your rare bubble tea flavor, because that is not supposed to be there. Hi, Playlist Relic. Welcome on in. How you doing? Apologies that that's not an actual flavor. You can redeem another 2. I have no idea why it's done that. Fun fact, the first time I came into your stream, I didn't redeem the boba, even though you reminded chat to do it, because I thought I had to pay actual money for it. Oh my god. Okay, I should probably make it clear. Yeah, you redeem with channel points, which are free. I was so new to Twitch. Oh my god, bless you. Wait, I had the bubble tea back then as well. That was a thing on the channel back then. That's actually the sweetest thing I've ever heard. Like, I am such a Twitch grandma as well. Like, so much I still do not understand. When people come in and I have to give them shout outs, I still don't fully understand how to do it 90% of the time. Okay. Oh, I love the detail in this. Like, you can see when she's sat on the bed that the bed's like sunk in the middle because of where she sat. I love that. Like, just that level of detail, that like it's not just a flat bed and she's sat on it, like the bed's sunk in the middle. I'm just gonna go on about things that aren't even relevant. Yo, I don't even like tea anyway. I'm having a super rare work from home day. Thank you. I hope you're having a chill day. I always liked working at home days because I felt like it was like so much more chill than actually having to go in. I hope you're having a good day. You don't like tea anyway. Cool. That's cool. Okay. Valid. That's valid. I don't know why it did that. It's never happened before. I don't know why I'm playing a puzzle game either, because we know I suck at puzzle games.
Have you ever seen anything strange outside?
Oh, the thing with the red
Once I saw
eyes.
my Uncle Roger's toupee fly off during
Let me know how the volume
windstorm.
is.
Talk about freaky.
Have you seen a strange animal? Lady in Black. Did she look like anyone?
I mean,
strange
have
animal?
you seen a strange
I'm
animal
curious about this
outside?
creature.
No, but I have heard weird noises like this. Howling. but not like a dog howling, more like something.
Yeah, the
I
thing
don't
that
wanna
was
think
going
about that.
nuts.
It's scary enough having to live in this gloomy place.
I know, yeah. It must be actually kind of scary for a child. I like her hair. It's very cool. What, does she go to school or anything? I can't remember. No, she's homeschooled, isn't she? Because they're having lessons. Oh my god, so she's just stuck in here all the time? Oh, that's so boring.
The lady in black you saw in Linda's room, did she look like anyone you know?
Like I said before, I couldn't really see her face, but she was kind of dressed like the lady in the Great Hall.
Which lady?
Eleanor. I know it sounds weird, that's why I didn't want to tell anyone. It's too creepy. Sometimes wonder if I just dreamed it all up. Mrs. Drake is always saying I have a rampant imagination.
Because Mrs. Drake's probably covering a bunch of stuff up.
Do you want to play
Sweetie.
a game?
Let's see what the other games are. I'm really curious.
Up for a game of bull?
Cool.
What's bull? We're calling bullshit?
It's really
What is
easy
it?
to play. You roll the corn and move your warrior the number of dots on the corn. If no dots, then you get to move 5 spaces. You get 2 turns, but you can pass on your second turn.
Huh?
You just keep on going down this track, and you can capture my person if you land on him. Whoever gets all the warriors wins. I'll be
Huh?
blue. Here we go.
Huh? Roll? Okay, so 4.
I pass.
Pass.
Oh.
Your turn.
Oh, damn. Oh, 4. Does she have to land on me
Your
exactly? Are we like just chasing each other at this point? How do I get these warriors down here? Can I get them? Or have I just got to like capture her? Oh, crap. Let's roll again.
You can go.
Ah.
Your turn.
I'm probably doing this like completely wrong. Okay, roll. Oh, don't get a 2. I wanted 2.
Oh no.
Yay! So I get to capture her. Nice. So you just got to capture each one. Oh no. That was such a Phoebe Buffet one. You know, in Friends when Phoebe, she does something, she does that. Oh no. Oh no. Roll.
You can go.
You can go.
2. Oh, dang it. Okay.
I pass.
You can go.
3. Come on. Oh.
All right.
Yes! So she's only got these 2 left, right? Is it 2? Like this one and the one that's in the reserves. In the barracks.
You can go.
I feel like she's going to capture me now.
You can go.
2. I want to go past her.
Right.
At least. Oh, yes! I was going to say I don't want to risk her landing on me. Why do I feel like this is going to be where it all goes horribly wrong?
You can go. Oopsie.
Yep. This is where it all. Yep. This is where it all goes wrong. Okay. Cool.
You can go.
You can go.
You can go.
Oh, damn it. Don't get a 1. Don't get a 1 on.
Pass.
Pass.
Your turn.
You can go.
Come on, 2.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I
Is that
win.
the last one?
Have another go
Yeah.
at it.
I almost got it with absolutely no points. Like her with no points. That would have been good. I'm not grateful enough that I won. I wanted to completely thrash her, you know.
Do you want to play a game?
What other games were there? I'm curious. Okay, it's the constellation one. The jigsaw puzzle.
Feel like
Skull and
playing
Bones.
Skull and Bones?
My friend Hulga bought this for me. It's
Hulga.
like Go Fish, but you have to collect 3 of a kind of weird things like zombies and ghosts. You go first.
Okay, interesting. 3 have to collect. Okay. What am I
Do
doing?
you have any coffins?
Nada. Any haunted houses?
Sorry.
No. Okay. So these 3 are mine, I assume?
Do you have any bones?
Sorry. Any bats?
Get out your shovel.
I
Do
don't
you have
understand
any
what I'm
skulls?
doing.
Go dig. Any haunted houses?
All yours.
Do you have any spiders?
Oh, was the haunted
yours.
house supposed to be mine?
Your witches,
Wait, the spider was
please?
mine.
Sorry.
I'm confused whose is whose. Am I the bottom row? I thought I was the top. Crap.
Do you have any skulls?
Sorry. Any haunted houses?
Go dig.
So she's the top. Oh, I'm both rows. Wait, that's really confusing. I don't understand how to play. Okay, so we want to collect 3 of each, right? So we want another bones, right?
Do you have any bones?
Nada. Any haunted houses?
Go dig.
Thing is, I don't remember how to play Go Fish, though. Like, I think I've literally only ever played it, like, once in my entire life. Because, like, I'm not good at card games. I mean, evidently, like, I'm not good at card games. So I've only ever played it, like, once. So I've got 2 of those. What do I want? More coffins, more bones, more this guy, or more that? I'm confused how everything is laid out. You can see what you have. Ask her by clicking on the card if she has them, so you can make a set of 3. Do you want to make a set of 3 of everything then? So there's 2. There's 2.
Do you have any
This guy?
zombies?
Here you go.
Yeah, I hadn't asked her yet about zombies.
Do you have any coffins?
Nada.
No.
Any bats?
Sorry. A match? You're doing great.
What match? What? Why am I so confused? I'm so dumb. Okay.
Do you have any zombies?
Go dig. Any haunted houses?
Go dig. You got a match. Good for you.
Did she? Okay, cool. So we need like 1 more of each, basically.
Do you have any
right?
spiders?
Here you go.
That's a match.
So we got 3. Great. Let's
Do you
start
have any
graves again.
tombstones?
Here you go.
I got a match.
That's another one. What do we want to ask about next? Skull, bones, or zombie? Or coffins?
Do you have any bones?
Go dig. Any haunted houses?
Go
bats.
dig. You got a match. Good for you.
Ah, goddamn. Okay.
Do you have any
Coffins again?
coffins?
Nada.
That's a match.
Yes.
Any bats?
All yours. You got a match.
Yeah,
Good for
take the
you.
bat, take the bat.
Do you have any coffins?
All yours. You got
Hey.
a match. Good for you.
Do
Hey!
you have any skulls?
All yours. A
Shut up!
match?
Go away!
You're doing great.
Stop taking
Any
all my
bones?
stuff.
You lose. I got more.
It's because you took
Do
everything
you
from
want to
me.
play a game?
No. Sorry. I shouldn't yell at a child. I just don't know what I'm doing. I like that one. I do actually like that one.
Not
No,
right
no.
now. I'll talk to you later.
Toodles.
Well, there's no more questions to ask her, right?
Hi, Nancy.
I should get going.
Au revoir.
Hi, Nancy. Bye. Okay, so 1 minute, girl. I'm just going to investigate your room.
That's my family tree. Ask me anything about anyone. Go on, ask me.
Have we heard any of these names before? I don't think we have.
Who was Anisha?
Anicia.
A nun.
A nun. I don't think we've heard any of these
What
names.
do you know about Cecilia?
She married the Lord of Limerick and did a lot of needlework. She had a ton of kids too, like 20. Can you imagine?
What? No way. Are the red ones, like, are they important for me to ask about? Nicolene and Walter Marge. I feel like I haven't heard any of these. Frederick Helene. Theophile? What are these names?
Tell me about Brigitte, the one who was born in the 17th century.
She
We've
was
had
absolutely
Brigitte, right?
mad about cricket, the game, not the insect. She actually saw the first cricket match in 1744. Personally, though, I can't stand the sport.
I can't stand it. Why? Well, you can just, if you don't like it, don't watch. Like, what do you mean you can't stand it? Why? I'm really curious. It's okay, we've all been humbled by this child. Okay, thank God. I swear, I can't believe I was like, what's Go
Tell me
Fish? I
about
don't remember how to
Brigitte,
play
the
Go
one born in
Fish.
1759.
She never married and was bonkers for astronomy. She adopted her sister's son, Richard, who later got killed at Waterloo.
Aww.
Tell me about Richard.
He died in Waterloo fighting against Napoleon.
Further.
Who was Alan?
He was my grandfather, but I didn't know him because he died when I was little. I guess he was nice.
Who was Malachi?
Let's ask about the
He
Reds.
was a doctor of medicine and did a lot of research on icky skin diseases. Happily, I'm blessed with perfect skin.
Alright, don't
Who
rub
was
it.
John, the one who was born in 1873?
He was this huge naturalist and did a lot of exploration in the Amazon. I think there's a plant named after him. Or maybe a monkey, I forget.
So what are their last names? So I don't think there's going to be a plant or a monkey named John.
Who was William?
He
What's
was an
the last
explorer,
names?
just like his father. He was kind
Are they
of a
all
whiner,
pen?
so
I can't remember
good.
I can't remember the last name of this family now. So like it begins with P.
It would be rude to use it now.
Really? Just get your phone out. I want you to Google stuff. Okay, do I want to know about any of these?
Who was Cynthia?
I don't know.
Cynthia, the
I'm kind
Pokemon
of
trainer?
tired right now.
Okay, so she won't tell me
Who was
anymore.
Esther?
Esther Penvelin Romberg, born
Penvelin.
in 1897 and died in 1951. Her friends called her Polly.
Is she gonna kick me out because she's
Tell
sick of
me
this?
about Rose.
It's a real sad story. She and her granddaughter Rachel lived in France during the war and were killed.
Aww. Okay. Do I want to know any of these about the family tree? Maybe. I feel like I haven't heard any of those names yet.
Nigel gave that to me when I was in the library once. I think he was hoping it would scare me, but it didn't. I'm too smart to believe in that sort of stuff.
Monsters, what and why? The real deal on mummies, witches, werewolves, and vampires. But there's something around, kid. There's something sneaking around outside that's calling to me, and I have no freaking idea what it is. Since ancient times, the cunning savagery of wolves has been both terrified and awed the humans with whom they come into contact. In Europe, where wolves were a constant threat to livestock and allegedly small children and lone travelers, legends as to their evil viciousness became widespread. Predictably, one of these legends involved humans who could transform themselves, into wolves. These creatures were called werewolves. Were means man. And the transformation came to be known as lycanthropy. Oh, symptoms. Oh no. Is there going to be like someone in the family or something with one of these? Let's call it an ailment. I don't really know what else to call it, to be honest, but you know, a supernatural ailment, shall we say. That's true. Sometimes the change was permanent, Sometimes they could change form at will. Sometimes environmental factors brought about the transformation. I think whenever I've heard about werewolves and stuff, it's always, you know, the full moon brings them out. I haven't really seen one that can change at will or anything like that. It's always like the moon brings them out. In general, victims who were destined to alter their form permanently usually appeared pale. Fatigue was a frequent complaint, as well as weak vision, a dry tongue, and constant thirst. This doesn't describe me in any way, shape, or form. These symptoms usually accompanied or were soon followed by a hair growth, especially on the face and hands, like Jacob Black, yeah. Fingernails grew long, and the eyes gradually changed shape and colour. Okay, so it's too obvious, right? But like, her mum, Linda, has all the symptoms. The fatigue, the weak vision, the dry tongue, the constant thirst, and she doesn't want us to see her. I'm kind of scared right now. Nancy Drew, case of Twilight / New Moon / Eclipse / Breaking Dawn. Pick your poison. Well, I doubt she's changing. Okay, but is there supernatural things in Nancy Drew? I think there is. So, like, maybe. The victim's personality also changed. He or she became increasingly ill-tempered and aggressive. As the transformation grew more apparent, the victim usually went into hiding, returning to society only to satisfy its newfound appetite for human flesh. For temporary victims who could change their appearance at will, or who were involuntarily transformed by the sound of a wolf's nocturnal howl, or by a full moon, the symptoms occurred not over time, but almost instantaneous, and caused by a full moon is pretty much what I've seen. They were forced to assume human form again at sunrise, either by shedding their hair, claws and fangs, or by taking off their skin and hiding it intact. Ugh. Such a lycanthrope would reportedly suffer the same fate as its shed skin. If it was found and destroyed, the werewolf would likewise be destroyed. So they had to like hide their human carcasses, skin, and just hope it's there when they go to put it back on. According to legend, those who voluntarily became werewolves obtained the ability to change their form through sorcery. Involuntary lycanthropes were people who'd been cursed by someone they had wronged, or had been bitten by or born to a werewolf. Since there was no cure, and since most werewolves were thought to be immortal, these unfortunate beings were compelled to lead dark, desperate lives until they were felled by a fatal wound to the brain or heart that they could only be destroyed by a silver bullet as a modern embellishment. Yeah, I've been watching too much Vampire Diaries, man. To the brain or heart. Oh god, that's terrifying. Psychology plays a significant role. Wanting to imitate, if not actually become, the thing or person that one fears the most seems to be part of human nature. Far from being a universal phenomenon, werewolves are unknown in regions where there are no wolves. Instead, people spread tales of werebears or were-tigers or were-crocodiles, whichever animal is most feared. The old saying, if you can't beat 'em, join 'em, goes a long way in explaining the source and longevity of many monster legends. More important, throughout history there have been instances of people who actually were werewolves, in their own minds at least. Convinced that they'd been cursed, they presented all the physical symptoms of lycanthropy and often behaved violently. Because they fully believed that they'd become werewolves, they acted like werewolves. As a result, the people around them treated them like werewolves, which only reinforced their delusion, thus trapping them in a vicious circle. Were their delusions, though? This psychological disorder was no doubt prevalent in the Middle Ages, when belief in sorcery, curses, and creatures such as werewolves was commonplace. The power of suggestion cannot be underestimated, especially in places where education is minimal and superstition passes for truth. Instances of lycanthropic disease are rare in modern times. Disorder, although it's possible that many cases go unreported due to misdiagnosis or familial embarrassment. If you believe you know someone who's undergone a lycanthropic metamorphosis, please contact me.
This phone number
Palikivadas.
just might come in handy.
It
would be rude to use it now.
Did she write it down? According to Jane, I'm staying in the room that used to be Brigitte Penvillen's. At least it was some 300 years ago. Apparently she was quite the astronomer. Jane said that Linda's downward spiral started after a mysterious lady in black, whom only Jane seems to have seen, left a note on Linda's nightstand. The relationship between Linda and her stepdaughter Jane seems a little strained. Jane seems to have accepted Linda, but Linda doesn't seem to know what to think of Jane yet. Which is too bad, because I get the feeling Jane's kind of lonely. Someone scribbled down symbols. Yeah, we've got that bit. Take a really, really good look through the stuff in Jane's room. Little girls and big secrets often go hand in hand. Okay, so that's the first thing we should do. We need to write down that number as well. Should I write it down? It might automatically be in her phone, right? I'm guessing it will be. I wrote it down anyway, but I think it will already be in her phone. Okay. So it only told us about werewolves. We can't learn about the others. Interesting. When Linda's got all of these symptoms. Runes are a set of symbols that come to Britain with the ancient or Germanic people who immigrated to the country around 450. They were used throughout Northern Europe during the Dark Ages. Because these symbols were used for writing, they can be termed an alphabet. The original runic alphabet was made up of 24 symbols and is known as the Elder Futhark. The first 6 runes spell out the word Futhark. Okay, what is the Futhark? I'm going to start using that on a daily basis. The runes were comprised of straight lines, so they could be easily cut into wood or stone. Okay, so the first 6 spell Futhark. So F-U-T... H... That's not H. That's another F, right? A-R-K. So it's not the first 6. Of this here? Or of this? Because there's 6 down the bottom here. What are those ones? 1 minute. I want these ones. The pink ones scribbled all over. Hey Tess, welcome on in. How you doing? How's it going? Welcome, welcome. We've started another Nancy Drew, guys. We shouldn't have, but you know, I am also eating dinner at the same time. I'm so sorry about that. Your girl needs to eat. The Elder Futhark's divided into 3 groups of 8. Freya's Heimdall's, which is circled, kind of. Okay. So is that their name, like Fehu Uras? I'm too dumb for this game, I swear to God. I swear to God. I'm too thick for this. What is this one? J A G? No, it's that one. N. Oh, Jane. It's gonna say Jane. Has she spelled out her name? Where's an M? An M on here? Or was it on one of the previous pages? There was an M. Is it? Where's the M? And why she put certain pictures around certain bits? Would you like to go for Nancy Drew instead of 2? Oh, how do you come up with these? Okay, my butt is numb. Considering this is my first time sitting in this chair for like a week, I can't believe how much my butt hurts already. Like, you know, normally I'd be here for most of my week. So like explains why my butt hurts and like goes numb. But this is my first time in weeks sitting in this chair. In like a week. So why is my butt so numb? I would like to go to Nancy Drew and dinner for 2. Let's go for dinner for 2, darling. This is actually, that's my boyfriend in the chat for those of you who don't know. is actually my partner. How about Nancy Drew and Numb Bum? How come your VIP thingy's only just come up? Your little VIP badge. I know it has. It's been ages. There's so many things going on. Oh my god. Oh yeah, Ikutski, we managed to, we've dropped my car off. Excuse me. To be able to, like, be fixed. And I think I'll get it back, like, Wednesday, Thursday? Hopefully. Basically, I had an issue with my car. I broke down for the first time yesterday. Like, my car broke down. Excuse me? Hello? That was particularly aggressive. Only just made me a VIP, you guzzling gug. No, I made you a VIP a very long time ago. Thank you very much. Yeah, basically my car broke down for the first time yesterday. The gearbox and the clutch just like completely stopped working. Which was very scary. So I couldn't pull over, I couldn't move, and I just pulled off the motorway. So I wasn't even in like a lay-by or anything. I just kind of had to pull over as far as I could to the side of the road, but I was on a corner. So I had to like get out and get behind a barrier really fast because cars were going to come zooming around that corner because I was in like a very awkward, dangerous place, which was fun. But yeah, hopefully I'll get the car back Thursday. Annoying! So many things. Okay, so what's the C? What's that C looking one? P. Oh, Penvillain. Right? I guess. Jane Penvillain. Each rune not only represents a letter, but an object. As a result, each rune is associated with specific characteristics or events. For example, I don't know, the bow tie is called a thala, and not only represents the letter O, also means ancestral property, which can connote home. Everything that's important to someone. Security, support, experience. Because each rune has an intrinsic meaning, people in the Dark Ages would sometimes randomly choose a series of runes and try to tell the future from the juxtaposition of their meanings. Okay, what's this one? So, M. Mom. Oh, Mom. Bless. Okay, what else has she wrote, like, around the edges and stuff? What's that one? It's like a weird P-looking one. Not that one, though. What's that one she's drew? That one. What's that one supposed to be? In the top. Oh, well, you guys can't see, actually, because my camera's covering it. It's in the top right. What's that one there? With a little accent above it. That's not one. Okay, I don't know what we can get from Jane's stuff. I feel like I should have figured out so much stuff by now, you know? Like, I'm taking my sweet ass time with this. Look at a little pink microwave.
I used that to make cakes for Lulu the parrot. That's why the ingredients are so nasty. Oh. Like, I would eat mealworms.
You might. Mealworms. Some people do. Ugh. Crackers. We can eat the crackers. Where is she? Where's the parrot? Can we make one?
Do you mind if I make something?
Go right ahead.
Okay, so we might need the ingredients for something at some point. Okay. Salsa. Put the salsa in. How do I put the salsa in there? Take the lid off. Okay. How do you take the salsa? There. Oh my god, so we've got salsa and mealworms. Tasty. Salami and crackers. This better be working. This little kid microwave. What's that? Milk chocolate crunchies. Okay, so you'd eat those. We put chocolate on top. Avocado. Thanks. Lettuce. We didn't put the lettuce on top. Okay, so there's got to be specific ingredients, I guess, that we need for something. I'm going to blow the house up. tasty. Have we actually kept that?
Do you mind if I make something?
No, 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 no.
This is not the right
cake
time before I try baking another one.
I better get rid of the cake I have before
I
trying
won't
to
need
bake.
the oven until I have something to bake.
Okay, did we keep the one that we made? No! I was attached to that. I don't know what we'd ever do with it.
Do you mind if I make something?
Go right ahead.
Okay, so I can make another one. Cool. I was going to say it's telling me to get rid of the cake, but the cake's gone. So I was like, oh, what do I do now? The cake is gone. But it will let me make another one now. Oh, God, dressing table.
Who's this?
Or is that her mum?
That's my mum. My
real
mum.
mum. Yes.
She's an opera singer. It's not like she's famous or anything, but she does live in Paris.
She looks like her mum. Can we rotate the picture? I feel like that's always something you can do in these games. What are they?
What is this book?
Don't know really. Ethel gave it to me. She said it belonged to my grandfather. Do you think Brady Armstrong is cute?
What does that mean? Are these like, are they going to be in her book? Like MVTVS? They're not the same symbols though, right? Sorry, my throat's making those weird noises again. Because I'm eating and drinking. M? V. There isn't like a V looking one. Unless that one's supposed to be... not. It's not numerals, I don't think, is it? MVTVS. That is not numerals. Oh god. Is that
It would be rude to use it now.
That's what we've got the note of in the book in our room, right? The earth, air, wind, fire thing. There they are again.
Each of those cups seems to be associated with a Roman numeral.
Cups. Oh, there's loads. What's this bit? Oh my god, guys, this is really confusing. I feel like there's absolutely nothing that I figured out yet. This is bugging me. What cups? So they're like the earth elemental symbols. These cups. Ah, right. What's the V with the lines on it? V is 5, right? But what's the one with the lines? Or is that just 5? Oh, that is just 5, right? And then 8. 5, 8, 3, 4. 5, 8, 3, 4? Okay, but what's that for? Is there anything where we've needed to input a code? I don't think so. Only keys. 5, 8, 3, 4. Okay, let me just leave for a sec. God, I'd be terrified if I lived here. Have you seen her room? 5, 8, 3, 4. Maybe it was in my bedroom? Oops.
There goes my cell
Jesus
phone.
Christ.
Hi, Nancy. It's Mrs. Petroff. How is everything? Have you seen Linda yet?
Literally speaking, no, but I did talk to her. Not that she told me anything.
I'm just about at my wit's end. I've never known her to act like this. The last doctor that examined her said that aside from a little dry skin, which is not unusual for her, she was perfectly fine.
Why is she hiding behind that curtain?
I have no idea. When I was out there last week, I got fed up and pulled the curtain back. She threw a fit, but otherwise she looked absolutely normal. A little pale, perhaps, but who wouldn't be pale, cooped up like that? Something has changed her. Something in that house. Hugh is just as bewildered and upset by her behavior as I am. Please get to the bottom of this, Nancy. You're our last hope.
Okay, what did it say about somebody being pale when they think they're a zombie and whatever? Was it people who don't have a choice, or it's like an environmental factor that turns them into a vampire, a werewolf? Okay, so we've got 5834, I think was the code. I'm trying to remember.
Who exactly is Mrs. Drake?
She's Hugh's aunt. She's taken care of Blackmoor Manor ever since her brother died. He was Hugh's father. She's a bit of a character.
In what way?
The way she spends all her time in that conservatory, slouching around, trowel in hand, murmuring to herself. You'd think she was burying something.
Oh my god.
Somebody.
Okay, don't scare me more than I already am,
He was called to
game.
Rome. As a diplomat, he's always being called out of the country without warning and without any say in the matter. He'd much rather be there with Linda, although...
So that's who she was on the phone to, right? And she was like, you're useless. Like, you're proving to be... She essentially said you're proving to be a useless husband so far, I think she said.
Mrs. Petrov? Are you there?
It's just that Hugh said it hasn't been very easy for him to talk to her lately. Whenever he calls, which is at least once a day, Linda always seems to fly off the handle for no reason, which doesn't make sense. Linda has always been extremely level-headed and even-tempered. She never gets angry. At least she didn't used to.
Goodbye. Like, end of the call. Okay.
Goodbye, Mrs. Petrov.
Great place to end
Goodbye,
it.
Nancy. Oh, one more thing. My niece is on call.
She's
and
like
her
trauma
husband's out of
dumping, and
town,
she's just like,
and
okay,
I
well,
told her
bye,
I'd
Mrs.
go over there
Petrov.
and babysit if she had to work. So if you call and I don't answer, that's why. Bye.
Right, what did we have? 5834.
That must be the food I
5834. Ooh, shit. My bangers and mash.
Bangers and mash, huh? Looks like sausages to me.
Oh, it is bread and butter.
This smells delicious.
Was I right? When he was like, what was it? Uncle Fred and something. And I was like, does that mean Fred and butter?
And
Bread and
Uncle Fred
butter?
and Johnny Rudder are just plain old bread and butter.
Yeah. I got it right.
That hit the spot.
Okay, well, at least somebody feeds her, right? At least she gets to have food. Because, like, I feel like in the other games, you probably don't get to feed it like that. 5834. What was it down? What's that?
Something fits in here, but
no, it's
what?
not a code. Anything that requires a code. Just realised I haven't looked at this. Okay. That's that one. Okay, so I've got no idea what this means either. Guys, we've literally got nowhere with anything right now. Anything with a code. I don't know. How do we leave? I keep feeling like something's gonna be standing there, you know? Or someone's gonna be standing outside my door.
She's probably sleeping.
God's sake. I wanted to read the thing again about pale, like being pale.
This must be Mrs. Drake's room.
Why is the music so scary?
Mrs. Drake, is that you?
I'm scared. Go to bed, man. Go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed. I'm scared. I am scared.
What is that? Oh, maybe I'd better have a look around.
No! Go back to sleep! No, stop now. Go back to bed. I'm sure it was nothing. I'm so frightened right now, guys. Like, what the hell was that? Okay. Before I choke on all my food. Please don't jump scare me right now. It's pretty light outside for 3:15. Give me a second. I don't want to have a look around outside. That's the thing. Can you go back to bed? Is that an option? I'm assuming it is, but like, you know, that'd be... I'd probably get called boring. Shut the fuck up. 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 I'm so scared. I love that you guys can see when I turn the volume down. Wait, what is that on the floor? Do you see that? Is that supposed to be blood or something?
She's probably
Wake her up,
sleeping.
man. I don't get wake her up. I feel like she's my bestie in this place.
I need the key.
She's my bestie in this place. I don't want to be here alone. Stop.
Oh,
It's the parrot. I was wondering where you were.
Go to my room?
Everyone's sleeping.
Scared ya.
Set your clock.
What time do most people get up around here?
6 a.m. 6 a.m. Set your clock for 6 a.m. Sweet dreams.
I can't remember what her name was. Began with L.
Say goodnight, Gracie.
Oh god, that's terrifying. Can we cover the back up? Cover her back up?
Polly is a stupid bird. Polly is a stupid bird.
No, she's not. Polly is not a stupid bird. Okay, wait. Whoever put that into this game, I adore you. Let's see what else. Ooh, a healthy diet for parrots. Parrots in the wild eat a wide variety. Simply because a food source that's available one day may no longer be available the next. Fruits, seeds, that's my footrest again, leaves, nuts, and sometimes even the meat from a carcass. It only stands to reason that parrots in captivity will thrive on a diet that offers a variety of fresh foods too. Deep coloured vegetables, quality proteins, additional fruits and vegetables, whole grains, nuts and seeds. Never feed your parrot avocado, tea, coffee, chocolate, uncooked potato, or any kind of lunch meat. Oh my, why has she got all of that in her room then? Is she trying to poison her? Wait, so if I can't go make a cake because she's asleep. There's things that like I want to do that I'm like I can't because I'm locked out of it because of the time. And it's like, but by the time it gets to the morning, I'm going to have forgotten all of this stuff. Like making lunch for the parrot. To someone standing on the earth as it makes its annual journey around the sun. The sun appears to move through the surrounding stars. Okay. Yeah, zodiac signs. There's me. What am I again? Oh my goddess of love. So nice. Bruma. That's a winter, right? It was known as the winter solstice, solstice or bruma. Okay. I don't know what's important on that page, but like TLDR, right, guys? God, that one's so long. Okay, why stars seem to move? Is that like a refined search? Yeah, Roman numerals. Roman numerals. I thought they the same page was coming up for both search results then. Yeah, M's 1,000. Okay. Oh god, don't confuse me. Okay. We need to ring this number. It's like 3:30 in the morning though.
This is Paliki.
Hi, my name is Nancy Drew.
Oh wow, okay.
Could I ask you some questions about lycanthropy?
I'm sorry, I'm about to leave for a seminar and I'm very busy.
At 3:30 in the
Besides,
morning?
I've written 2 books and 12 articles on the subject. If you have questions, perhaps you should try reading one of them.
Okay.
I did. That's how I got your number.
Well, if you didn't understand something, I'm afraid I really don't have time to explain it to you.
I understood everything. It's just that I know someone who seems to be exhibiting some of the symptoms of lycanthropic
Lycanthropic metamorphosis? Well, that's different. Talk to me.
What do you consider to be the definitive signs? Thank you for your time. Now she's interested and I'm like, you know what?
What do you consider to be the definitive signs that someone is turning into some kind of animal?
Symptoms are relatively subtle. A dry mouth, a fatigue, impaired vision, and reduced blood flow to the skin. Is this person pale?
We're told she has been. She is pale. Oh my god, she is pale.
But the really disturbing thing is, she won't let anyone see her. She just lies in bed all day behind this curtain.
And at night, what does she
No,
do
I
at
don't want to
night?
find out what she does at
I
night.
sure, but I do know that I saw something outside the night I arrived. Some kind of animal. And when I asked to see my friend, I was told she was unavailable.
This sounds very promising.
You don't really believe she's turning into some kind of creature, do you?
Young lady, I believe the human mind is capable of far more than we can ever imagine. Pale skin, dry mouth, fatigue. The human mind is perfectly capable of causing the body to exhibit such symptoms, if it is so motivated.
Sorry, so what I'm hearing is, like, you know, after years of going to the doctors and everything, trying to get everything sorted out, I'm basically just a werewolf. Do you know what? That makes so much sense. Temper tantrums symptomatic. What would motivate someone?
Are temper tantrums symptomatic of lycanthropy?
There are no hard and
They
fast
become
rules when it
irritable,
comes
yeah.
to lycanthropy, or almost anything else for that matter. But if someone believes that what they're changing into is irrational or has a bad temper, then they will exhibit irrational, ill-tempered behavior, especially if this is contrary to their former nature.
What would motivate someone to turn into an animal?
Most lycanthropes are under a great deal of stress, due perhaps to the death of a loved one, marriage, divorce, a relocation.
She did
that
get
sort of
married.
thing. They're emotionally vulnerable.
But she moaned at her husband for not being a good husband, so I don't think it's that she's not. Is it that she? Is it because she's not happy? Has this like caused this? Okay.
Someone suggests they become a lycanthrope?
Not in so many words, of course. Somehow they get it in their head that they're destined to take another form. They see something, they read something, someone says something to them. Somehow they come to believe they're supposed to undergo a physical metamorphosis, and so, in their weakened psychological state, they do.
Thanks for your time.
My pleasure.
Okay, well, everything's obviously leading up to this bitch being a werewolf, right? So is that too obvious. Let's ring Ned. It's only 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm sure he's going to answer.
Hello?
Hi, me again.
I knew he loved us.
Hi, what's up?
You sure I'm not disturbing you? I mean, shouldn't you be studying or something?
Shouldn't you be solving a mystery or something?
I'm on a break.
What a coincidence. So am I. What's up?
Linda Penvelin. She just stays in bed all day, hiding behind a curtain. It's very weird.
Do you have any idea what the deal is?
Nope.
Well, just keep talking to her. As soon as she knows she can trust you, I'm sure she'll open up.
Linda's stepdaughter, Jane, she has this really weird picture book in her room.
What do you mean, a picture book?
I mean, pictures are all that's in
she's
this
a kid.
book. No words, just these strange hand-drawn images. And the book is old, like it's been around for centuries.
Drawings, huh? Maybe it's some kind of an ancient instruction manual. You know, for people who didn't know how to read.
Could be. When I asked her about it, Jane said her grandfather gave it to her. And then...
And then what?
And then she changed the subject.
Sounds like that book may prove to be pretty important.
I'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, she said she didn't want to talk
Careful over
about
there.
it, but she seems to say about a lot of things.
Felicity! The door! The door!
I need the key.
Polly is a stupid bird. Polly is a stupid
Polly
bird.
is a stupid bird. Aw. Why is she covered up though? Or he? Okay, so we've got nothing for the gargoyle. Oh, we've still got to go downstairs, haven't we? Jesus Christ. That's garish. That's garish. Okay. What have we got here? So we want to talk to Mrs. Drake as well, right? Which is the woman who we spoke to when we first got here. And they said she's always in the conservatory. Oh, what's the one upstairs? What's the emblem on the door upstairs? I can't remember. Why is the music gone scary now? No. Like, everything was fine. Oh my god, you're shitting me. I don't want to deal with that. Well, that's also terrifying. Okay, can we have a room that's pleasant, please? Oh my god, there are all these corridors and stuff. Go away. Help. Oh my god, I'm so scared right now.
I can't leave Blackmoor yet.
Oh, that's the main door. Okay. Which door do we go through, guys? Oh my god, the music. Do any of these match the door upstairs? Conservatory. Right, let's go in here then. This will be where Mrs. Drake goes, I think. Yeah, I feel safer doing this. Let's do that, let's do that. I'm too scared to go anywhere else. This house is bigger than I thought. She's not down here. Oh my god. Nuh-uh.
Looks like John Penvelin may have developed some of the plants that are in here himself.
Outstanding achievement to John Penvelin. Where is this bitch? Oh god, there's like a big puzzle up there, right?
This must be some kind of well, but where's the water?
Uh-huh. Let's not go down there. Let's not do anything with that. Okay.
Doesn't work. Probably because the well's empty.
Okay, so we've got to get the well working as well. There's like so many things that my brain's going, right, we've got to do this, we've got to do that. And I'm not going to remember any of it. Flies. Okay.
Messing with her plants is probably not a good idea.
Oh, pills. 1 tablet every 6 hours is needed for allergy symptoms. Letitia Drake. Benazoline? Okay, so allergic to what? Surely not plants and stuff, right? Venus flytrap.
Hey, maybe I should try feeding it something.
Like a fly? Right. So she's got them stored somewhere, right? I can hear them. Where's the ones that I can hear? Can you guys hear them? There's like a big bunch of flies around here somewhere.
Messing with her plants is probably not a good idea. A carnivorous plant.
Ooh.
Cool.
Wow.
That's probably not a good idea.
Touchy. Ooh. What? No, 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 no. No, wait, I never saved. Are you joking? Guys, have I lost my entire Wait, what? Second chance? What's second chance? Have I lost my entire progress? Are you kidding me? I never saved that whole time because I thought the game saved automatically. I forgot you've got to do it. Okay. Oh my god, don't scare me. Save the freaking game. Oh my god, lesson learned. I'm doing that again.
That's probably not a good idea. Ah!
Worth it. Oh my god. That's so good. Oh, I love this little game over things that they put into these games. They're always really good. Okay, so there's flies in there. Where are flies? I want to feed the plant. I don't know where there's any more around.
That's probably not a good idea.
Where is the flies? I can hear them, I just can never see them. Can I not feed the plant yet? There's got to be some way of getting a bunch of flies, right?
Yikes! Ow!
How many times can I get away with doing that?
Ow!
No, no, I'm not going to press it a million times. Just wanted to see if something would happen. Just turn my heater off again. It's like too cold, and then it's too warm, and then it's too cold again, and then it's too warm. So she's not in here, probably because of what frickin' time it is. Right, so now we know where the conservatory is. Let's go this way. Is there like a hidden door behind here or something? Why is this something to interact with?
Wonder what happened in there.
Please stay out of the kitchen until the fire damage is repaired. That way all the phones lead to, like, the cook leads to a restaurant, like a pub around the corner, instead of the actual kitchen. I feel like I've been given too much information and not wrote stuff down. Okay, so that door also leads there. Brigitte Penelon, sponsor of the Essex Cricket Club. Yeah, we knew Brigitte was something to do with that. So there's basically nothing in this wing. at the moment. Do one of these match the door upstairs? I don't know. I have to go look at it again. So which ones did we go in now? So we've been in the conservatory. I think we've done this one. Oh god, that looks scary. Okay, let's go talk to this first. What's this? Like a tarot reader? Betty Penny. What? Who? What? What have I got to do? Calliope, Cleo, Erato. Okay, so what have you got to do with this? Oh no. What do you do with this information? Okay, leave. Terrified. Oh, there's something sus going. Is this where the chanting was coming from? Hello? Fingertips for typing notes. Who is this? Hello? Nigel, I'm very intrigued by what you've learned so far. Good work. I can definitely see this as a bestseller if you deliver the goods. Or should I say goodies? Who's Nigel? Each one represents a Greek deity and one missing soul. Okay. Riddles I found in Corbin's secret room make reference to the Mercury column and how his key is held in his hand. Most likely the statue in the library. So a statue of Mercury in the library. Get him to lift his eye to the sky and we'll get a key. It seems... Okay. What? What are you going to do? Using your keyboard and working as fast as you can. Type whatever appears in the balloons on the screen. What, like letters? Oh. Oops. Does it matter about caps and stuff? I haven't even found out. Can I finish now? My keyboard's too far like in front of me. It's kind of hard to do.
Too bad Nigel's not here to see my score.
25 words per minute. I mean, it would be more than that. But my keyboard's like really far away. I don't feel safe enough to go through here.
I wonder who Alan is.
Alan, may I have your password? Scared? We don't know an Alan either. I feel like we literally know nothing yet. He said there's about there being a statue in the library, but what library? Law books. Old manuscripts. I can't read any of those. Can I read any of them? Novels. No, I can't click on any of them. It seems. Okay, well, what is the library then? was that? We've been in this hallway. Right? This one with the fire. Which brings us out here. And then the other side. What was this one again? That one with the big computers. That blue door is the conservatory. That was the one with the burning again, isn't it? They're not like opposite each other, so I'm like, I'm getting confused which one's which. Oh, stop with the creepy music, will you? I hope I don't have to run and hide at any point, because the point and clicking I am shit with. So that just leads to that door. That one's the computer room, the front door. Leave, please. I would like to leave. Conservatory. Upstairs. Okay, so I don't know where all that noise came from. But I am going back to bed. Oh, wait, up the stairs. Why? Oh, have you got to remember the order? And is it descending or ascending? Why is that so scary? Okay. Wah. Woo. Wah. Woo. Wah. Ba-da. Woo. Oh, I'm not going to remember all of that. That's first. A minute, so B's first, right? Is it in order of going up or down the stairs? Whoop wah blading. Whoop wah blading. Okay, so B A wah. So B A D C A. 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 D E E. B A D C A. C E E. Is that not it? B A D C A. Wasn't it? It was a B A D C, or is it an order of going down the stairs? Is it an order of going up or down the stairs? Oh my god, this is so confusing. I'm so lost. It was definitely B A D C A B E E. What's the other order? So it was B A D C. I'm gonna B A D C Yeah. B-A-T-C D. Was it D? B-A-D-C B-A-D-C-D. Is that not it? Why am I going to spend the entire rest of this game on this? B-A-D-C-D. 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 Okay. Wasn't it BA? Okay. Or whatever it is. Okay, I apparently can't do that at this point in time because like it's been ages and nothing's happened. Okay. Was that puzzle there during the day? Right, when did the parrot tell me to set it for? 6 a.m. 6 a.m. is apparently when everyone gets up. That's incredibly early, man. Like, I could not.
What's that?
With her eyes so bright, looks toward heaven at midnight. On the longest night of year, that's the one she holds most dear. Story friends she's often heard to say, how I wish that I could make you stay. She knows though they can't remain, time will bring them round again.
Something to do with the stars and midnight on the longest night of the year.
I don't want to disturb them.
Wait, what were you playing? A Tale for Two. I don't think I've heard of that one. Actually, hi, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Hey, hey, how you doing? How was the stream? I hope you had a good stream. Thank you. I appreciate you for bringing your friendos over to me. I hope you had a good stream. What is that game? I don't feel like I've heard of that game before. At first I thought it was Harvest Moon. I was like, oh my god, yes, I love this game. I thought it was A Tale of Two Towns. Hey, hey, hey! Welcome! Hope you're all doing well. I hope you had a good stream. We're just chilling with some Nancy Drew and it's scaring the shit out of me. We've literally made no progress and it's been like, I don't know, over 2 hours I think. And oh wait, I think I have heard of that one, the TikTok puzzle for two thing. The I can't remember the title of it now, but yeah, I have heard of it before, I think. A multiplayer puzzle game. Sorry, just getting comfy. I hope that was really good. That's not that. I think I have. It's on Steam, right? I think you can get it on Steam. If it's the one I'm thinking of. We're just chilling with Nancy Drew, and I've made like literally no progress in this whatsoever the entire stream. This is wild. Like, there's so much to think of here, and I'm so confused. Yeah, I think it is the one that I'm thinking of. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. I'd do a shout out, but like, this game messes with my monitors, so I can't do anything. 1 minute, I can try and do it on my phone. Honestly. Right, okay. See if it'll work if I do it here. Does that work? There. I did get the username right. Okay, thank goodness. Thank goodness. There you go. So I actually managed to do it. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're having a fab week so far. I'm glad you had a good stream. That does sound like a lot of fun. I have heard of that one. Sorry, this game's really scary. And like, stop doing the scary music. Nothing even scary is even
Guess
happening
she's not
right
in her
now.
room.
Stop. Well, she has to be in her room. Oh wait, is this Mrs. Drake's room?
Pay no attention to the bird behind the curtain.
Pay no attention to the bird behind the curtain. Right, Linda. We need to go and ask Linda about what Jane said, right?
I'm sorry to bother you again, but Jane told me about the lady in black.
What lady in black?
I hate that
Jane
you guys
never
can
said
see when I
anything to
turn my
me about
volume
a
up
lady
and
in
down.
black. That kid is so weird. I just don't get her.
She seems very concerned about you. Did you receive a note of something that upset you? She's so mean to this child. Thank you so much for the follows. It was a bunch of fun. I feel like I was more of a hindrance than a help, though. No, sometimes that's half the fun, though. It's like, if it makes it longer to figure out, you know, that's just kind of half the fun. Because honestly, that's how I feel with like a lot of multiplayer games. I'm like so useless. Like, my partner and I have been trying to play like It Takes Two on stream. And like, he would have finished it 10 times over if it wasn't for me. Because like, I'm so slow with everything. This music's so scary. Stop it. I'm frightened. I'm glad you had a good stream though. I do want to check that one out. I can't remember if I got that one in a Steam sale or not.
Did you receive a note or something that's upset you?
I did receive something. But it's none of your concern. You can't help me,
These
and
nuts.
that's that. I'm sorry.
Linda, you have to give me a chance. Everyone is so worried about
She's
you.
gonna come out and
If
bite
you
me in a
just
minute.
Tell me what's happened. Maybe I could help. Linda, I made a promise to your mother and I plan to keep it. I'm here for you when you need me.
Man, okay, so there's absolutely dead end on that. Last night I woke up to the sound of this very strange, very spooky chanting. I still have no idea what it was or where it came from. Yikes. But I will doing good, taking care of yourself. You've got a raid and run as well, by the way. Feel free to do that. Thank you so much for choosing to send your friendos over to me. I forgot to introduce myself actually. My name is Oddles or Oddly. And we play a variety of game series, pretty much almost something different every stream at this point. But thank you so much for being here. Right now we're playing this absolutely terrifying Nancy Drew game. Why did I play this one instead of Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon? That one didn't seem so scary. Mrs. Petrov called me. It's obvious that she's very worried about Linda. I should call her every so often and keep her posted. I hope I don't let her down. I heard Jane and Ethel singing a song about Brigitte and her friends the stars, and about how the longest night of the year was her favourite. I'm grateful to be staying in her room and all, but it sounds like Brigitte may have been just a wee bit odd. Okay, so maybe this bit here has got something to do with the code that's in our bedroom. The little moon thingy, well, that needs something to go in it, doesn't it? Like a key, not a code. Something about longest night of the year. So something in her room's going to relate to that, I think. Trying to open the box in my room that has all the constellations on it. Maybe the star charts have something to do with it. Or maybe I should use my phone and do a web search on stars. Knowing more about Brigitte probably wouldn't hurt either. The email I saw from Nigel's publisher made it sound as if Nigel's more interested in writing a bestseller than a serious history of the pen villains. Could he be trying to make it seem as if the beast of Blackmoor has come back to life just to create a market for his book? I wonder. Look at all this. Look at all these hints and stuff we've been given that I haven't done absolutely anything with yet. I saw some Roman numerals in that weird picture book that Jane has. It wouldn't hurt to know more about them. Ugh. Try not to yawn. Lulu. That's the name of the parrot. At least she enjoyed scaring me. Not that it was hard to do in this spooky old place. Okay, so I finally caught up there. Okay, Jane said the room I'm staying at used to be Brigitte's. Take a look at the coat of her coat of arms. Yeah, the coat of arms downstairs. Figure out in what order to pull those levers at the top of the nasty stairs. Noisy stairs. Nasty stairs. How can stairs be mean? But I tried to do it. I think I got it. Maybe it's in order of descending instead.
That's done.
Done that one because it's the parrot.
Can't check that off till it's done.
There's something else in Jane's room.
That's done.
Okay, talk to Linda ASAP.
That's done.
Talk to Mrs. Drake. Do you know what? We still haven't done that, have we? Which was like the first thing to do, to be honest. Let's do that. One second, which one was Brigitte's coat of arms? This one? I don't know. This one? Okay, we're gonna have to come back to it. Because I can't remember which coat of arms I'm trying to look for. So let's go to the conservatory. Which was the blue door, right? Why does this hallway remind me of Black Butler? Oh. So much clicking. Where's Miss Drake?
All
there she
settled
is.
in? Good. I'm happy that you're
Oh my
visiting
god.
Linda, but I know how much you teenagers like your televisions and loud stereos, so I must insist that you act respectfully and civilly while you stay with us. Since my nephew Hugh is away on business, I am in charge of this household. And if there's one thing I cannot stand, it's
Who's
noise.
Nigel again?
Hugh's
I can't
daughter
actually
Jane
remember.
Is staying with us and would very much like to meet you, but please try not to distract her. She has her studies and mustn't be disturbed during her lessons.
Could I have gone the whole game without even talking to her? She's like, please don't talk to Jane. It's like, oh, shit. Kind of been there, done that.
Do you know what's wrong with Linda?
Oh,
No, I didn't click
Linda
that one.
simply needs some time to adjust to her new living situation. England is not the United States. We do things differently, or should I say properly, here. The doctor believes it's just a case of nerves.
Her mother told me she refuses to let anyone see her. Is that true?
I don't know, and the doctors don't know. No one seems to know anything. All I've been told is that Linda is unwell and that in her stead, I must look after matters. Now please, I really do not have time to entertain you. You may have the run of the house, but do not break anything, and refrain from mucking about with items that aren't yours. 2 rules Jane seems incapable of following. And before I forget, our kitchen is being remodeled, so our dining situation is rather unorthodox.
The way she said remodeled.
I've made
like.
arrangements with a local restaurant to deliver meals to us.
Yeah, it's okay.
There
I've had
should be a
bangers and
programmed
mash.
number for them on the phone in your room. Feel free to order whatever you'd like.
I spoke with Mr. Tucker, but frankly, I'm not all sure what he said. We got bangers and mash. We did order something.
The picture book in Jane's room. Do you know much about its history?
She's gonna be like,
My
you went
brother
into Jane's
Alan found it
room?
somewhere
Oh,
in the
thank God.
house. He was quite fascinated by it, but he'd never let me look at it.
What's your brother Alan like?
This conservatory is very beautiful. But why isn't there any water in the well?
I'm not quite sure. We never really used it, but it was always full of water. That is until my brother died. And then it just dried up. Most of these plants were brought over by my grandfather. He was quite the adventurer. I remember when he brought back Lulu from the Amazon. At first, Mother wouldn't allow us to play with it because it had picked up too many unsuitable words from sailors. But it gradually learned proper manners.
He's not showing those manners to me.
Can you tell me about Lulu?
Lulu is a very old parrot. She must be over 80 years old. Please be very careful with her, especially if you feed her. Parrots have quite delicate constitutions, you know.
So we need to make Lulu a cake as well at some point.
Do you know what the password is for the computer
No.
in the library?
No, that was my brother's toy.
I'm concerned about that thing I saw outside.
It was purely your imagination, unless you saw a stray dog. But I will not countenance any histrionics about this issue. We have enough to worry about with Linda. And please do not get any ideas about going outside to investigate. I do not want you tracking mud all over this house.
This place must have quite a history. Where can I learn more?
Go see Nigel in the library. He's going to write a book about our family history.
So he just wasn't there at the time. Okay, so he is supposed to be here. He just wasn't there.
Goodbye.
Run along.
So he might be there now, right? So I can only actually come here and go up there when she's not here.
Do you have allergies, Mrs. Drake?
Oh, yes. Hay fever. Although I'm not at all sure what's worse. My allergies or that medication. It makes me feel as if I'm about to float right out of my shoes.
I guess you could say Mrs. Drake is Linda Penvillen's aunt-in-law, since she's Linda's husband's father's sister. You could also say she's a bit of a grouch. I kind of like her. Figure out what the conservatory is.
Check.
To Mrs. Drake. So, find out more about the stars and see if the star charts in my room can help me figure out how to open the little box. So, something...
Who's ready for some nummies?
Did you say something, Mrs. Drake?
Not to you, dear.
Oh, I would be a plant lady like that. Or like a dog lady, you know. That's how we talk to our baby. Like, do you want some nummies? Some num-nums? Okay, is it the coat of arms at the top of the stairs that I'm trying to find? Blue, green, green, blue, blue, green. Blue, green, green, blue, blue, green. It's this guy. It's this one, right? But what about it? Can I not actually do anything with it then? Doesn't seem like it. It doesn't have their names. Oh, is that Lulu? He doesn't have one. Oh my god, sometimes the controls are like really confusing about where you're going. Which one was Brigitte is my question. Like it says to go to her plate. Her crest plate, but which one's Brigitte? Brigitte. She was quite the astronomer. I know that. Used to be Bridget's, at least it was 300 years ago. Apparently she was quite the astronomer. Well, none of these look like astronomers to me. Any of them let me click on them? This one? I feel like it's this one. Fortune something. Oh wait, there's these ones here. Can you put them under people's pictures or something? No, how come these ones don't have people on them? Oh, I don't know, that's confusing. Let's ring Boo Boo again. Wait, we have to ring Mrs. Petrov as well, don't we? Just to give her updates, even though there's nothing to update her on.
Hello?
Hello, Mrs. Petrov. It's Nancy Drew.
What's happened? How's Linda?
She's fine. I mean, she's no worse, at least as far as I can tell.
That's good news, I suppose. What can I do for you?
When you were here visiting Linda, did you ever see or hear anything odd?
Yes, Mrs. Drake. Why do you ask?
Blackmoor Manor looks like the kind of place that most people would assume is haunted, don't you think?
Frankly, I was too worried about Linda to take notice of much of anything there. Except that most of the rooms I saw looked like they'd been decorated by a medieval monkey.
It's not wrong.
Goodbye,
Okay.
Mrs. Petrov.
Take care.
Not really new information there. Let's ring the boyfriend.
Hello?
Hi, Ned.
Hey, what's the latest?
Apparently, each of Jane's ancestors had different coats of arms.
Really? That's odd. You'd think there would be just one coat of arms for the whole family.
I was just thinking that.
Believe me, the Penvillin family is nothing if not odd.
You'd all
Each
have
coat
one
of arms
crest,
includes
wouldn't
very
you?
distinct images and symbols.
Wonder why they're so different.
I don't know that yet, but I have a sneaking suspicion that it's very important that I find out.
Nothing like a good sneaking suspicion to keep you on your toes, I always say.
I'll talk to you soon.
I'll be waiting.
God damn. Okay, nothing really useful like that. Good that she's still got a good a long phone battery. Like she's still got enough battery on her phone. A long phone battery? What am I saying? Okay, she's still got enough battery on her phone. Talk to Jane. Go to her room after 2 p.m. Oh wait, go see Nigel. We could try that during the day, can't we? It's not past 2 p.m. (7 a.m.) Nigel's not there. This is so scary. I don't like this room. Where's this statue? They said something about there being a statue in the library. That you have to turn to face heavenward. But like, is that supposed to be the library? Because go see this Nigel guy in the library. So that is the library. There's no statue there though. Something about a statue. What's up there? Computer says something about Alan. Alan. Ow. Ow. Alan. That's not Alan. Mistake. Oh wait, what's this?
Looks like a piece is missing.
Oh, great. So these have things too.
Looks like a piece is missing.
Looks like a piece is missing. There's so much to do.
I haven't felt like Miss Detective much today. We have got literally nothing. I'm hoping that like I haven't got a lot, a lot done. But maybe next stream or something we can just go wham bam thank you ma'am, and just like do the whole thing. Because I'll have gathered all of my knowledge. Okay, so let's go talk to baby. Jane, I mean, to baby. Something about the stars, wasn't it? Jane said the room I'm staying in used to be Bridget's. Take a look at her coat of arms. I don't know which one's hers. Anything I can Google? About the coat of arms? No. Figure out how to open the little box in my room. Okay, so what is the longest night of the year? Apparently that was very important, right, to Bridget. It was her favourite day. What is the longest night of the year? There was something around. I can't remember where it was now. Wasn't there like a piece of paper or something that had star signs on it? I can't remember where I found that. Oh, what's this one now? Okay, one thing at a time. So my empty plate's still there. Num 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 num. Okay. Let's set it for 2. At least we can just nap a lot while we're here, you know? Okay, Jane's lessons should be over. Hello, boo. What was this again? About the numerals. There's something in her room that we haven't looked at yet because we can't tick off about exploring her room fully. Oh, I never looked at this.
That
What
was
is
written
this?
by Charles Pemberlin way back in like the 1500s. When I read it, it seemed really familiar, you know?
As the moon rises upon thee, fear not, but draw upon the strength of absent friends, and toast to their memories in happiness and wonder. With the stalwart heart of our night, let charity be thy guiding angel. Stay firm in knowledge as a dedicated geometer, and fear not the ravages of Father Time. For, dear child, as you learn the lessons of folly, the secrets of this world shall dawn in thy soul. Okay, so charity and Father Time are in capital, have the first letter as a capital. Are they like stars or something? Like charity? Is that gonna be
It would be rude to use it now. It would be rude to use it now.
Get outside then.
Oh, you startled me. You must be Nancy. I'm Jane's tutor, Ethel.
Oh, she's a redhead. Isn't Nancy supposed to be a redhead as well, I think?
How do you do? Jane is very excited you're visiting. You're all she's talked about for the past week.
Aww.
She's obviously a very intelligent young woman.
Yes, well. I'm sorry, but I'm in a bit of a rush. I need to go over some things with Jane.
Oh, I guess I'll be going then.
Hey.
It's a pleasure meeting you, Nancy. Our paths will cross
The
again.
way she just sidled past me. Great, I only came out to use my phone and now I'm locked out of Jane's room. What do I even want my phone for? Was it why stars seem to move? Zodiac, Aries. Okay, let's look at these. Okay. I'm trying to look at the underlined words. I don't know. Can you stop with the creepy music? Like, nothing's going on right now. Why are you doing this? It's terrifying. Okay, if we wait like another hour or something, can we go back in? And can the music stop and be pleasant music now, please? Okay,
Hi,
let's talk to her
Nancy.
again. Do you know what the password is in the computer library?
Do you know what the
I don't think
password
she's
is
gonna
for
know
the
anything.
computer in the library?
Yes, but I won't tell. Not unless you beat me at Skull and Bones. You go first.
Are you taking the piss? No, this is the one game I really don't understand. You taking the piss?
Do you have any bats?
Sorry. Do you have any coffins?
All yours.
Tombstones?
Afraid not. Do you have any ghosts?
Here you go.
Do you have any witches?
Go dig. Any haunted houses?
All yours.
Tombstones?
Afraid not. Do you have any spiders?
Here you go.
Don't know what else to ask for.
Do you have any ghosts?
Go dig. Tombstones?
Go dig. Do you have any zombies?
Here you go.
Okay.
Do you have any witches?
Here you go.
Thank you.
Do you have any spiders?
Go dig. Tombstones?
Damn
You're
it.
going to have to go dig. Do you have any bats?
Go dig. Any haunted houses?
Doing so well.
Afraid not. Do you have any spiders?
Here you go.
That's a match. Do you have any zombies?
Here you go.
I got a match.
Yes.
Do you have any ghosts?
Dig.
I got a match.
Yeah.
Any haunted houses?
Go dig. Do you have any bats?
Sorry. Any haunted houses?
You're going to have to go dig. Do you have any skulls?
Here you go.
Do you have any ghosts?
Here you go.
I got a match.
Surely I've won. Look at this. Look at how good I've been right now. Look at this. This is the best I will ever be at this game.
Do you have any bats?
Sorry. Any haunted houses?
Sorry. A match? You're doing great. Do you have any bones?
Nada.
That's a match.
Do you have any coffins?
Sorry.
So we've got spiders, witches, zombies. So it's just bats.
Do you
and
have any bones?
Nada.
I got a match.
Do you have any coffins?
Go dig. You got
So
a
you've gotta
match. Good for you.
Have you got to get a whole row?
Do you have any bats?
Here you go.
That's a match.
Yes. Done. What? Come on. Come on, I've got a whole top row. You taking piss? I don't need anything else. Please.
Do you have any
make this go away.
tombstones? I win.
Ah, yes.
You won. Good job. Okay, the password for my grandfather's computer is on his coat of arms, plain as day.
What's his coat of arms?
Have you ever heard anything strange
Oh
at
my
night
god.
that sounds like
Are you kidding
chanting?
me?
No.
Okay, she hasn't
I
heard
should
any
get
of that.
going.
Toodles.
I'm not gonna play any games with you. I just played one. Oh, I haven't looked over here either. Jesus. We haven't met Nigel
love
as
that
well.
Show. Isn't Brady Armstrong so dreamy? Total hottie.
Oh, she said earlier, do you find Brady Armstrong cute? That was precious. Terrifying.
You had a guinea pig?
Yes, but it died.
When?
I don't know. I'd really rather not think about it, alright?
She says that about a lot of things. I'd really rather not think about it. And why did she say it like that? When? Can we go snooping through her drawers?
Looks like you're learning some interesting stuff.
Bet you wouldn't say that if you were the one who had to learn it.
Brigitte. The Ballad of Brigitte. French. Latin. Science. Math. Art projects. It's quite a lot about Brigitte.
Hi, Nancy.
I should get going.
You can't ask her
Toodles.
about Brigitte or anything? Or the coat of arms? Or the song? Okay, so it was Brigitte the astronomer, right? So she was
Tell me about Brigitte,
1759.
the one born in 1759.
She never married and was bonkers for astronomy. She adopted her sister's son, Richard, who later got killed at Waterloo.
1759? Well, there's not even the years or anything on the coat of arms. How am I supposed to know who's who? 1759. Okay. They don't have years or anything on, do they? No. And who's her grandfather? Then we knew his name at some point. She told us his name because he was on her family tree. And she said she didn't know him. Excuse me. She said she didn't know him. Which one would be her grandfather? So that must be the current, right?
Looks like a piece
Do you
is
want to
missing.
not with the music, please? So unsettling. Okay, so that's her granddad. So the password's this, right? Pergamentum exit. Like exit purgatory or something? So it's some sort of snake serpent. It's in the shape of an M Roman numeral, right? Nigel's here. I don't know. I don't know, because M is millennium, isn't it? What's M in the pictures that she's got in her room? The I think that's the shape of the snake. This one? Yeah. What's the M again? Was. Was. E-H-W-A-Z. E-H-W-A-Z. I think. I hate the rotation. E-H-W-A-Z. Her room's pretty cool. I like the door. I think I'd be terrified of it. But it's still pretty cool to look at. Oh, come on. Oops. God damn it!
I this way.
Oh, bless you.
Ah yes, are you here from the agency? It's about time.
God, his cheekbones are incredible.
No, I'm Nancy Drew, a friend of Linda's.
How do you do? I'm Nigel Mukherjee. I'm researching the Penvillan family, and Mrs. Drake has graciously opened the library for me. Nothing much has been written about the Penvillans. Until now.
Sounds intriguing.
It might have something to do with their scandalous history. Or perhaps it has something to do with the family treasure.
Scandalous history?
Well, having a family member burned as a witch can hardly be considered a mark of pride, I dare say. And then there's the whole business with the Blackmoor beast.
Blackmoor beast?
It's a story that's been told for generations out here. During the 1600s, many of the villagers reported seeing a strange beast with red eyes.
Like what we saw at the beginning of the game.
They asked the mistress of Blackmoor Manor, Eleanor Penvillan, to put a bounty on the beast's head. But, oddly enough, she not only refused, she forbade anyone from hunting the creature. It was rumored that the beast was Eleanor's husband, whom she had cursed for finding out too much about the Penvillan secret.
When I was walking up to the house,
Should we just tell him the truth?
Red eyes that called out to me.
Really? How extraordinary. Are you sure it wasn't just jet lag?
Positive, and I heard it make this kind of growling sound.
Perhaps it was the cursed husband of Eleanor Penvelin, prowling about the moors in search of lost Yanks.
Lost Yanks.
Who's Eleanor Penvelin?
Eleanor Penvelin, tried and convicted of witchcraft in 1650, quite the height of the witch trials here in Essex. It was rumored that Cromwell arranged the conviction.
But she wasn't actually a witch?
Who knows? Lady Penvelin was a rather vocal critic of Cromwell's policies and helped many of his enemies flee
Oh, well,
the
that's...
country. Whether she actually was a
I wonder why
practitioner
any of that
of
happened then.
witchcraft is unknown, although many visitors to the manor during her tenure reported hearing strange, ghostly bells. Some even saw phantom hands floating about the manor, tolling their charmed chimes.
Tell me about the Penvelin family treasure.
For centuries, the Penvelins have been very secretive. Some believe they're protectors of a fabulous treasure, or of some dark secret.
One second. Give me a second, guys. Have you seen any ruins?
Have you seen any ruins anywhere in the
I didn't mean to
manor?
click
You
that
mean
one.
like Norse runes? No, I haven't. I don't really know much about them anyway. Dead languages aren't really my bag, you know.
Who are all those paintings of in the Great Hall?
Those are the Penvelins who owned Blackmoor Manor at one time or another.
I'll let you get back to your work.
Tally-ho!
Stop, please. Try to make everyone like incredibly British. Oops. Oh yeah, we can dial our own numbers, can't we? I wrote one down, but I think that was just it was Paliki's number. Can't do emails or anything. I met Ethel, Jane's tutor, just as I was leaving Jane's room. I got the feeling she wasn't real eager to talk to me. On the wall in Jane's room is a tapestry that rambles on about moons, nights, and geometers and other weird stuff. She said an ancestor of hers named Charles created it. What I'd like to know is why. Nigel's always typing. It might be a good idea to sneak a peek at his laptop from time to time to see exactly what he is typing. There's this guy named Nigel staying here so he can write a book about the Penvelins. I haven't seen him anywhere except in the library, but he sure knows a lot, including stuff about the beast of Blackmoor. A creature which supposedly had red eyes. I should use my cell phone to see if the web has anything to say about this beast. So is that why the phone's glowing? Like there's something new? In 1557, sheepherd is reported seeing a creature with gleaming red eyes, the head and fur of a wolf, and the body of a human on the moonlit moors surrounding the Blackmoor estate in Essex County. The sightings continued off and on for decades, sometimes accompanied by reports of missing dogs, cats, and lambs. In 1650, when the owner of Blackmoor Manor was tried and later burned at the stake for witchcraft, the number of sightings skyrocketed. The beast continued to be spotted on a fairly regular basis throughout the mid-18th century, but after that was rarely seen. The last reported sighting was May 1990. We have done literally nothing. This whole game, like, absolutely nothing has taken place yet. Nothing. Nada. I have like not figured anything out at all, guys. It's so bad. is so bad. Literally nothing. I thought I'd get like, you know, closer to a couple bits here and there. Like, nothing at all. Like, to be fair, you can see that there's like lots of clues in my phone. You know, the little checklist that you've got like, on the phone and the journal. I forget we've got that checklist, and I have not been going down the checklist. I've been trying to memorize everything and then being like, why can't I remember this? Why can't I remember that? Because it's on your freaking phone and in the freaking journal. Georgia, like, figure that out, and then you can just remember that. And there's loads of stuff on hand. There's loads. Like, there's probably so much we could have got done if I'd have just had the brain capacity this stream. But like, I was just really in the mood for a Nancy Drew game. Thank you guys so much for chilling with me. I hope you've had a good time. I hope you have a fab rest of your week. Hopefully I'll be back with more Nancy Drew very soon. I don't know what's happening with the schedule at the moment. It's a little bit kind of up in the air again. Apologies. I just think probably the schedule isn't the best for me, I think. So it will be up in the air a little bit because there is stuff going on behind the scenes at the moment. But thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate you. Hopefully we'll be back soon with some more Nancy, or, you know, one of the other 6 million games we've got right now. If you're into Let's Plays, I have a YouTube channel where we're currently playing through Batman Arkham Asylum, which I have finished. I just haven't had the chance to edit the last 2 videos yet, but they'll be going up soon. And then we'll be starting Arkham City. So I'm really, really excited. But guys, thank you so much for being here. The night, Taz. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate all of you. I've just realised I never redeemed my bubble tea. Let's see what we would have got. Nutty Nut. Wow, it's a pretty accurate description of my day, to be honest. It's just been absolutely bonkers and all over the place. So, yeah, I'll take the Nutty Nut boba tea. Thank you. But thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate every single one of you. Have a fantastic week. Take care of yourselves. Stay hydrated. Take your meds, please, and all that funky jazz. And I will see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to check out my social media as well, for other stuffs and updates. And I will see you in the next one. Night night, everybody. Bye.